to your online class. My name is Marion Foster and I will be your instructor. This is for Math 0314. 0314 is a co-requisite class. It's taken along with Math 1314. Now, 1314 will be a regular college algebra class. 0314 is a separate class that is connected to your college algebra class. You must be very careful not to drop the 0314 or the 1314 without first getting approval. If you drop one, you will drop both of them automatically, and that could hurt your financial aid or total number of hours. Now, when you first enter the class, the first thing you want to press is Content. Read the introduction letter, and it gives you a brief description. Go into Content, and you'll see the structure of the class. Now, this class is a little different because it is not geared towards exams the way your 1314 will be. In 1314, you have regular tests. In this class, it's more of a participation. If you look on the side, you'll see a listing of activities. One of the most important things you want to look at would be your syllabus and calendar under Table of Contents. And again, you would hit Content to get to this page. You will find the syllabus and calendar. Okay? The syllabus explains the point system. Let's take a quick look at that. And the calendar will explain the dates that individual assignments are due. Here is our calendar. As you can see, I have the dates all laid out, so you know what to expect. Where it says Test 1, notice it says Math 1314. This is the test for your 1314 class. But for your 0314 class, all these worksheets and activities will be due. If we take a quick look at these activities, you'll see there is a pre-test that is due right away. Even though it is labeled a test, it counts as a participation grade. It's your first participation grade. We use this information to help us design the course. It's very important you try your best on this. Then after that, you start working on your worksheets. There is also a first day worksheet and then various worksheets that deal with topics in this course. Then towards the end, you see Review for Test 1. Again, this is referring to your 1314 class, but we want you to do well in 1314. So you turn in the review for that test in 0314 as part of your participation grade. And the review will have a due date. All this is laid out for you in your calendar. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I make a grade in this class? Well, that's where the syllabus will come in handy. So if we take a look at the syllabus, we will see that this is all based on points that you earn through participation. Attendance is regular login. Grit is a worksheet that you will see later. And of course, I showed you in the calendar where various worksheets are due. There'll be quizzes scattered throughout, and these quizzes are in Desire to Learn. They are online and you take them at home. You're also expected to attend a certain amount of tutoring, and I will provide you with a login sheet for that. In addition to the tutoring, there'll be discussion questions. And then we'll have practice tests and your test reviews for your 13-14 class, and test corrections after you get back your test from your 13-14 class. So you see, the attendance, grit worksheets, very large part, 30%. Quizzes, 30%. Math Center attendance and discussion questions, 20%. Your practice tests, test reviews, and test corrections, 20%. And on the right, you see the breakdown for making your grade. Now, where do we find all these things? Again, under Content, if you look at the menu on the left, here is your pre-test. You will want to do that right away. Notice I have when it is due and when it will be available to you. The first day worksheet also has its own section, and I put it in both Microsoft Word and PDF form. You can work whichever. Now you need to show your work, so you may find it easier to work in the Microsoft Word to type it in. You could print it out and handwrite it. But in any event, when you get finished, come down here where it says Day 1 Worksheet. And this is where you would deposit it. This is a drop box. So you'll have to scan and deposit your sheets here. And here are your worksheets. Those worksheets you saw listed in the schedule. Again, I tried to provide both Word document and PDF form of each worksheet. This gives you an idea of what a typical worksheet looks like. You do have to show your work. At the bottom is your drop box for the worksheets associated with Chapter 1. And you see worksheets for each chapter. Now, we have a section called Corrections. After I receive your worksheets by their due date, then you will get participation credit for the worksheet, but you have to do corrections to your worksheet. Now, this will populate after you turn your worksheets in. So after you turn in your worksheets, I will post the correction sheet. You correct the ones that you got wrong, so you're self-correcting, and then you deposit the corrections. And we have a drop box for those as well. So there's the drop box for the corrections to worksheet 1. And we have it for all the worksheets. So you will do your worksheets, turn them in by the due date, and then after you get credit for that, you will make corrections and turn that in by the due date. Now here are some quizzes. Some are already set up. You will also have other pop quizzes appear during the semester. I'll make an announcement when we do have a pop quiz. When you do your 13-14 exams and get them back, this is where you can place your corrections. And here is that grit self-evaluation I talked about. You will do that after test 1. And here are the drop boxes for the reviews for each of your 13-14 exams. Again, the exams are in 13-14, but we use your participation grade for that in the 03-14 class. Now, I have put together a list of recommended videos and websites to help you with these worksheets. If you click on one of these, so we're in recommended videos and websites, and here is, for example, resources for Chapter 1, and then resources for Chapter 2 worksheets. Some of these are videos, some of them are websites. You can click directly on them, and the link will take you to some videos I found to help you with that. Because we don't have a textbook for this class, this was the way we're approaching it. The post-test is something we will take at the end of the semester. It is to measure how well you've done, but again, it's a participation grade. Here are your discussions, and those will be added to throughout the semester. Here is a link to my online office. I have an online office that we can make arrangements to visit. I'm there on Tuesday evenings from 8 to 10. If you go to the online office, you can log in, excuse me, under any name. So you don't have to use your real name. As a matter of fact, I prefer you didn't. But you can just say user and sign in as a guest. And I'm there on Tuesday evenings. It has an interactive whiteboard. It has a microphone. And it will allow us to interact with each other. And I can certainly help you any other time besides Tuesday if you need to make a special arrangement. Here's our tutoring list for this semester. Well, that one says fall. It depends on your semester, of course. And we also have a link for extra credit. And the extra credit survey I will talk about later. Now, this is going to vary a little bit from semester to semester, so your screen might look a little different, but this is the basic layout of the 03-14 class. And again, to help you stay on track, this is where you want to look at your calendar and your syllabus, but especially your calendar, as it has all the dates. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, and I hope you have a very successful semester.